very excited plan today.
We're off to Peckforton Castle.
Which is really special to us because it's where we got married.
8 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? How time flies.
8 years.
Stop it.
What?
Were you thinking 8 good years?
I was just thinking like, it's 8 years.
It's flown by, which is amazing, and it was just such a special day. We cannot wait to just go back and see it. So it's in Tarpley in Cheshire. Today we're just going for afternoon tea. That's 2 afternoon teas in a week. We're treating ourselves.
If you know us, you know that we like an afternoon tea.
We do like an afternoon tea.
If you saw our Edinburgh vlogs or our Belfast vlogs, you'll know that we always fit in an afternoon tea.
Yeah, where we can. It's really nice to be able to go back and see where we got married. So should we get going?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yay! It's such a beautiful drive up to the castle, isn't it?
Yeah, you think, oh, we're here, but then there's still like...
Yeah, there's miles, yeah.
Still like a hefty drive.
Oh, they do a Land Rover experience, don't they, as well?
Yeah.
Really emotional. Oh, so pretty. And the car parks are very busy, which is awesome. So excited. Oh.
Do you think it's going to be any different?
No, I love how quiet it is as well.
Yeah.
Oh, babe.
Huh? Remember having your picture taken out that door?
This door?
Yeah.
Yeah, our photographer was like, it was really funny because I don't do like a serious, like seductress face, but he was like, lean on the door. He was amazing. I'm not saying bad things, but lean on the door and like arch your back and then like look. Look, and I was like, no, I can't do it. Feel really emotional.
Oh, you're going to cry?
I'm a bit.
I'm going to cry for afternoon tea.
It just brings back all the memories, doesn't it?
Yeah. When we're traipsing down this path.
With everybody behind
Yeah.
us. It's like a right entourage, wasn't it? Oh, I just love it so much.
Yeah, so we got married in the main area over there. But then if you wanted a blessing, you had to go to the chapel, which is behind us. So we had to travel all the way down this path and all the way over there with the whole wedding party in tow.
I've just noticed something.
What?
The birds have gone.
Yeah. Yeah, they used to have birds here. But it looks like they've made it into an outdoor seating area now.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
So we're sat down. I think it was supposed to be outside, but it's rained outside. So we're in the brasserie, which is really nice. And this is where we had our meal the night before we got married, wasn't it? With our families. So it's really nice to be back in here again. But yeah, so we both got tea.
Sugar. Not had tea for like proper like English breakfast tea for ages.
Well, the one I had in Scotland was very similar.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was Scottish though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I said then, I miss tea, because I'm a coffee drinker really now, I never used to be, but a good cup of tea, can't beat it. So the afternoon tea's arrived, Anthony's tucked into his cheese and chutney sandwich.
Try not to chew on camera.
But yeah, it looks really nice. The other cakes on the top.
I can't remember what they are.
Scones.
No one's a banoffee.
Oh, you need to have that one then.
It's that pie one.
Okay. And then the sandwiches on the bottom, so my sandwiches are separate to Anthony's sandwiches.
My fish sandwiches.
Yeah, Anthony's got a little plate of his own. Very good. No contamination. How are your sandwiches? Really good?
I love a tuna sandwich.
Yeah, mine were good too. I've just seen like I've become quite partial to an egg sandwich.
Oh really?
Yeah, I never used to like them, but they're quite good. So we're just tucking into our scone. Cream first, I've learnt my lesson.
It's fine, I'm not going to judge you. She says, like, people generally like, doesn't say scone or scone.
I say scone.
I always say scone.
It's just,
weird.
yeah, it's got an E on the end, so if it was scone, it would just be SCON, in my opinion.
then people say like, what about the word one? Whoa.
Yeah, I suppose. This is where we got married, guys.
I was stood there. And this is where you came down, wasn't it? So you came through this door, around this corner. And I was there going, hello.
We didn't have all these.
No, this is obviously from a wedding that's either about to happen or has already happened.
Yeah.
Do you have these chairs?
Yeah, they were covered though.
Ah.
It's so pretty though, isn't it? Look at the ceiling.
You can't see, but there's actually like a little alcove back there. Yeah, I'm going in. As long as we don't touch anything. Check you walking down the aisle again.
Don't make me cry. I think this is a good thing for a wedding because
the candles are burnt down. Yeah, so just here, that's where we had our string quartet was there. But you also get some really good photos there. Our photographer loves this area, didn't he?
Yeah. We'll put a picture in. There's a picture of me in there.
Yeah.
In my wedding dress.
This is where I stood, waiting, thinking, is she going to show up?
Of course.
She was on time and everything.
I was.
Yeah, because they make sure you're on time, don't they?
You're not be on time.
They probably
get married here.
drag you out the room.
I feel like it was bigger.
Oh, really?
I think because looking back at my photographs, I think on the photographs it looks bigger.
I think these tree things here are kind of making it look not as big as what it actually is.
Such a beautiful room. We ended up we weren't supposed to have our reception in here because there's 3 different rooms you can have on the day, and we were supposed to use all 3 rooms, but because, what did they say? There was a reason.
I think because they cleared this room up and because we had so many people, there was like, if we keep it in here, there's more space.
Yeah. So we decided to keep the evening meal in here. We had our dinner in the hexagonal room, which is a slightly smaller room, and then for the evening reception we had it in here, and it was all down this corridor here as well.
Yeah. So they put all tables here.
Yeah.
And with the tables on the other side as well.
Yeah, over on the side.
And the band were there.
Yeah, and the stage was in the middle.
We hired a dance floor, didn't we?
Yeah.
To put down, and then we had all like candles and stuff. You have to supply your own candles and everything, so we had all candles on these windowsills. It was great.
It was.
Did we cut the cake there?
Yeah.
With a sword. We cut the cake with a sword. So once you come out of the hall, there's like this corridor bar area. And this is where like the overflow was, wasn't it? From like the reception, so we had people sat in here, and then any extras would come through here, and there's actually a bar through this archway here. Doors are huge. Yeah, so just around the corner here is the bar. Is the bar always this big?
Yeah.
I always thought it was there.
I'm sure it was there.
Alright. So once you come out of the corridor here, this is the drawing room. So this is where we were going to have our reception. But we didn't, but it's all set up for tomorrow. We think there's a wedding on tomorrow because when we checked for afternoon tea availability, we could do any day except for tomorrow. We were going to have the dance floor in the middle here.
Yeah.
Was the band going to be over there?
Yeah.
Can't remember, and then tables scattered around, but we didn't use it in the end.
It would have been too small, I think.
It's too thin. Although it was good to have those like little seats
Yeah.
on the windows there.
And also the good thing as well was it kind of, the area of just being where the bar is anyway, they all kind of branched out into the bar area anyway, so we did have plenty of room.
Yeah. We had our wedding breakfast in that room there.
Yeah.
And this is where we had our receiving line.
Yeah. I don't think that stand is there, left, was there?
No, it wasn't. But yeah, receiving lines are super awkward. Thanks for coming. When you see someone, you're just like, I don't actually know who you are.
I know. It was nice though.
Yeah. Thank everyone for coming.
Thank you very much for coming.
Tell them to like and subscribe.
Thank you very much for coming. We'd love it if you would like and subscribe.
If we had a YouTube channel back then, maybe we would have asked people to like and subscribe in our speeches.
Yeah, but I love this. Is one of the things that we loved about the castle was that.
It's a random room.
Yeah.
Blue sky. I've just come back outside. I'm just having a little walk around the circular courtyard, I guess it's called. I don't know.
Quadrangle.
That's the door that goes into the Great Hall,
Yeah.
which I showed you before. On our night before our wedding, I stayed in that room up there.
You were really far away from me.
I was really far away because I was on that side and you were on that side, weren't you?
I was literally just where the point of the rooftop is there.
Yeah.
I was above, just
Oh,
above,
were you?
so we were like in opposite wings.
Absolutely far away.
One thing I would say, the food in general here is brilliant.
Oh, like at the restaurant and stuff?
Yeah, I mean obviously it's been 5 years since we last stayed.
Yeah.
But breakfast is great, food in there is amazing, the brasserie food's amazing as well, so it is definitely worth it. And the stay here is really lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it can get quite expensive.
It is pricey.
You need to look for some deals. The offers actually on the website, I don't think are great offers. Because you're looking at about £275 for one night for 2 people to stay in a standard room and get dinner and breakfast. That's short of 300 quid.
Yeah, the thing is, what I have noticed, and I don't know because we've not stayed for a while, is that when we've booked a standard room, we have actually been put in
Yeah, we've been bumped up.
we've been bumped up into a nicer room.
It's
So,
not guaranteed.
but having said that, the standard rooms are nice as are nice as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, shop around, have a look around, and see.
Yeah, like deal websites like Groupon and stuff. It's on there quite often. I think we found one, didn't we, recently?
It was £115 for a night stay, for breakfast the following morning, and a meal in the brasserie, which is where we had afternoon tea, and then it was £139 for a stay, breakfast, and a meal in the main restaurant.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good for a night, really.
Yeah, well, when you compare for the actual website price of
Yeah.
£275 for the exact same thing.
I would just like to say we have actually paid full price as well to stay here. So on the run up to the wedding and everything, we did come and stay a few times, didn't we?
Yeah.
And there's an amazing spa, which isn't open at the moment, unfortunately. So it's nice to be back.
It is nice to be back, actually. It's good that it's quiet as well, so it's there's a wedding on tomorrow, so we've chosen a good day to come.
Yeah.
It's really quiet in the castle, so it's given us a chance to have a quick look around and reminisce.
Yeah, it's been really nice, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's such a lovely, beautiful place. I mean, we love this place, like, at the bottom of our heart, and it's just, the surroundings, and I would 100% come in and making a couple of days of it, so maybe come in and stay in, and if the spa's open, then having a meal, and if you want to do afternoon tea, and just come and just make a bit of an experience of it, because it is a beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah. Very quiet, very secluded. Might be worth just checking when you book to see whether there's a wedding on, because obviously that will then make...
Can you check that? How do
you
check?
could ask and just say, is there a wedding on that day?
Yeah,
they would tell you. They're not going to tell you whose wedding it is, but...
Is that a celebrity? Tell me.
But they would tell you if there was a wedding on, so it might be better if you come at, this is ideal, absolutely perfect.
Unless you want to photobomb some people's wedding, stand in the background.
Yeah, and also, because we got married here, we do know that sometimes a lot of wedding parties book their complex out.
Yeah.
So they can actually pay extra to have nobody here. I can't remember.
I feel like we had all the bedrooms.
Yeah.
But
not all the bedrooms. We had an allocation of
Did we?
bedrooms. Yeah, so I don't think we did book it out now. But yeah, so I think it's definitely worth coming and paying it. If you're round and about in the Tarpolly area in Cheshire, come and have a look. It's beautiful.
when we got married, once we had our blessing, we came out of the chapel, which is just there. don't know if you can see it very well because of the light, but we also hired this barn area as well for, it's like a drinks reception almost.
Reception, yeah. So there's a bar in there, isn't there?
Yeah, so one of our regrets is that we never actually got to go in there.
No.
We put our quartet and everything in there, and we could hear it playing all the music that we requested, but we couldn't go in because we were with our photographer a lot because he wanted to get some of the outdoor shots on the lawn area. So yeah, and you didn't get any of the canapes either, did you?
No, I didn't. Never mind. If you're getting married, make sure you get some of the canapes and some wedding cake because I didn't get any wedding cake either.
Yeah, that's true. Remember when your hair got caught in your, was it?
It was my mum's fascinator. So my mum and I, it was just here actually.
It was, that's what it reminded me.
We were just leaning in for a photograph. My mum had a fascinator on and it got stuck because all my hair was half up and half down, but it was all kind of tight here, and her fascinator got stuck in my hair. We were just stuck together like this.
Yeah. And our friend had to come and help you.
Yeah, she did.
So she's the hairdresser, so she did your hair, didn't she?
Yeah, so she came and untangled us.
Yeah, we were like, help!
Tangled up in fun.
Can you remember the pose that you did at the door? I can't remember what I did. So we both had a photo here where one of us was stood at the door and the other one was in the foreground. And I can't remember what pose I did. I think I did a hands in the pockets. So our photographer made us get into all different kinds of weird, like.
Yeah, there was a lot of arch in the back.
Yeah, like it felt really unnatural, but they look great on the photos.
Yeah. We'll put a picture in now. So it was leaning on there like that. And then I had my bouquet in this hand, so pretend my phone is my bouquet. And then hang on. So then it was kind of on my hip, so it was like this.
Oh God.
But actually it looks really natural.
Yeah. He made me lean against a lot of things.
We would like to have recreated some of the other wedding photos, but it's difficult to
do. Yeah, you can't do it as a selfie, can you?
Thank you so much for coming along with us, guys, to our afternoon tea at Peckforton Castle. Hope you enjoyed watching. Would definitely recommend coming and visiting these beautiful grounds because it is the most stunning place. And if you can get to kind of have a look around as well once you're in there, or stay a night and see what you think. But we love it here, don't we?
Yeah.
So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you want to follow the rest of our adventures or you enjoyed this video, if you can give it a thumbs up and click subscribe and also the notification bell, and then you will get a notification when we bring out new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.